Next character that I'm going to discuss, man, which is going to be Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs from 1991, in which he plays a serial killer who's also a cannibal. And it's an interesting story, man. This is one of the best detective kind of films out there, man. You know, we get the beauty of Anthony Hopkins' performance as Hannibal Lecter, and it's beautiful, man. And when I say like beautiful, it's like, yeah, he's doing bad things, but to see this, it's like a work of art, man.
It is
like he's an intelligent serial killer, so there's that, highly educated, but also he's got a little sass with him, man. And I love those moments in here where he's baring his teeth and he's poking fun, and you know, like those interview segments with him, you know what I'm saying.
And Jodie Foster.
Yeah, and Jodie Foster, man. And it's Clarice Starling, So they're going back and forth, man, and that's when you get the full-on meat out of this performance, in my opinion, man. The fava beans, yo.
Yes. you know what really enhances his character for me is the fact that as we watch the movie, Clarice goes to him for help, to get him to help
find another killer.
And there are points in the film where we actually find ourselves rooting for him to help her, knowing that he has ill intentions the whole time. That he is just only doing this to buy himself time and to give himself an opportunity to escape. And when he does so, he does it in the most vicious fashion.
Yeah. I misremembered that. He's already serving time.
He's already serving time. She goes to him to help.
Yes. And then, but he escapes, yo. So, and that's crazy too, man, because his escape is wild. And because he's been so good dealing with, Starling, some of the conversations get a little wild. They're getting a little loose with him, which allows him to escape. And then we see another angle from him. We get to see him in his element, doing what he's in jail for, and it's crazy, man. Like that scene with the guard, dude, it's crazy. You're watching this, you're like, and because all we got is this guy in a cell just talking the whole movie. But then when we see him in action, and you realize how monstrous and how
when he kills that first guard, he starts shanking him up.
And the music, dude, he's having a good time, yo. It's crazy,
and
man.
You know, another thing that stands out to me when it comes to villains, when your villainy is so good and so rememberable that you can turn a prop piece into an iconic piece of memorabilia. With him, he did it with the mask.
The mask, they got him in the mask, yo.
So he won't bite nobody.
That scene was so crazy too because he's trolling. Like when they bring him out to talk to, I think she's a congressman or senator, her daughter's missing, and he just says the most wild shit, and they're just blown. They're like, oh my, they're cussing out Foster's character for even setting it up, man. He's sinister. Like think about it too, man. You go to the film Hannibal when he's got Ray Liotta's brains, that scene.
He's feeding him his brains.
And I'm like,
this is insane.
This is the crazy part, man, because a lot of people haven't read those books, man, but I did read Hannibal, and I'm reading about how messed up this dude is, because the movies are good, but they really don't encapsulate everything. I would suggest you read the novels if you want the full effect, and even then, I'm like, how would they put this in the movie? There's a lot of stuff they leave out of the movie, too, to be honest.
Censorship.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too crazy. But even the stuff that makes it on screen, like that scene is just so wild to me, man. Even the character in that film with the messed up face, and you realize this guy, he got that guy high out of his mind on PCP and cut chunks out of that dude's face and fed it to him. He had that dude eat his, like it's evil on the highest degree level.
Hannibal
man.
is a different level of vicious. Like he is vicious, and he's just too smart for his own good. And the fact that he has all this wherewithal and all this knowledge and just using it in the worst way possible. I mean, he is always and will forever be one of the most scariest villains ever on film.
Crazy
ever. You know what I mean?